Hello, Aries. Welcome to your August predictions, your tarot reading for love or whatever else comes through. But mainly I'm focusing on love for you. So we'll see the current energy around you and what's coming towards you, any good stuff and any unexpected, turnarounds. I'll look at Aries through Pisces as well for you. So towards the end, I do an in-depth Aries through Pisces, the person on your mind. I'll see if there's any actions, the energy they're in, and feelings towards you as well. Plus a bonus yes, no at the end. So make sure to hang in till then if you have a question you want answered. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what the cards, geez, the retrograde, the cards have for you today. Aries, the energy Aries needs to see for the month of August. From now to the rest of August. Knight of Cups. All right, so looking for love, hopefully in all the right places. All right, you have a nice energy here. It looks like you have a water sign around you, or in your energy, a water sign coming towards you. Somebody here feeling the vibe, wanting to express their love, whether that's you or somebody around you. So you do have romance. It looks like it's going to be somewhat in, maybe somebody returning. We'll see. Or finally taking the next step in a relationship. But this is one of my favorite cards. It's wearing your heart on your sleeve and just, being open to what's coming your way. So new romance, this card can represent, but it also can be expressing yourself to the people or person that you're interested in as well. So let's see the challenge that you might be up against right now. We're seeing the Five of Pentacles. All right, so there is an energy of something happening around you that just seems like it's not working out in your favor, right? It's, I want something to happen and maybe something has been repeating itself. You're worried, you've been working for this moment, you've been thinking for this moment, but in the past, things just haven't worked out for you, and especially when it comes to the love department. So it looks like some of you, the challenge is, looking forward, and it's going to be really hard, especially if you've had a recent rejection, or you've been struggling in a partnership, or just relationships in general. This card here is like, it's really hard to not feel like, oh, this next time coming in is just it's not going to work. It's just the same thing, same old, just different month, Frankie. That's it, right? But it's really hard to stay positive when you feel like everything is just working against you. And there's a dominant feeling here of rejection. There's a dominant feeling here of, if I say what I want, if I tell somebody how I feel, or if I keep following my heart keeps leading me down these dead ends. That's what that feels like. It's like, I think my heart is guiding me, but is it, or what's the lesson here? What's the struggle? Why is the struggle so real when it comes to just wanting to connect and just feel this, relationship improve, or see this relationship, expand and move forward? It always seems to be something that's going on. Always seems to be like something's missing. I'm putting in and I'm not getting anything back in return, or just feel like, I'm struggling with, I don't know what else to even give or what else to even do to make something work. All right. So the energy of the person or people around you is the Hanged Man. I mean, I can see it's like, it feels like this energy of, being stuck with somebody. It's like they're just there. They're just being, they won't do anything. They won't move. They won't go anywhere. It seems like things aren't moving or going anywhere. So we'll have to dive and see, what the potential of this energy right here is for you when it comes to the relationship or the people that are in your fields of, for love. It's just the Hanged Man. It's like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck myself. I don't know which way I'm going. I'm here. You can still feel this person's presence. You want something. Your heart's still pulling you towards somebody, but they won't seem to make a move, or you can't get past some sort of level that you're on. Are you interested in me? Do you want to do this? Why do you keep showing back up? Why do you keep showing up in my energy? Why do you keep showing up in my dreams? Why do you keep, why do I keep holding on to this idea that this might turn into something? Make your move already. Right. So what is the challenge with this energy? And I'm getting the Hermit card. All right. So it looks like you are connecting with somebody, or trying to connect with somebody who is at a distance, right? And that could be emotionally, spiritually, physically at a distance. They feel, it's stuck. I don't see this going somewhere. There's, sometimes I see this light, but, I just feel like, I need to figure out my own path right now. I want to know. You're dealing with someone who kind of walks their own way, somebody who is used to being alone and may not be seeing the light here of where things can go, may not even really be seeing how much love you have for them, right? They're just kind of in their own world, backing off, right? So you're really trying to connect with somebody that you're doing everything, it seems like, to make this work, but that's why you're just feeling like it's not getting anywhere. I'm not getting to that place where I feel like they're even putting in any effort. Now, what I will say is that this energy of them, even though it seems like, all right, there's silence here, or there's just, some sort of space here, a void here with this person, there's still a light being shown. It's like this is where this person will finally make some sort of, decision in August about, am I going to do this? I mean, do I want to step out of my cave? Do I want to go my own way? Do I want to see what else is out there? Maybe go on a long journey myself? Or do I want to see where this relationship will take me? Now, when I look at Aries through Pisces, that'll help me take a look at this energy and see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. Is this going to be something that is a long road, and it's going to continue to be a long road of you feeling isolated or rejected or not getting what you want? Or is your person finally going to, make this decision to see this through, see it go somewhere? Is there any external influence around you in August that could be affecting this situation? I have the Eight of Swords. All right. So you have, either people around you that have been in your ear. You seem to have some people doubting the situation, some people telling you, maybe you are wasting your time, maybe, or you just have some negative energies around you with people that gossip or talk, and they're not really helping you figure this out. That's not making it any easier, especially if your heart's in it. All right, my heart's there and I hear what you're saying. But this is, you're just triggering my fears, my doubts, and yet I'm still feeling pulled. So this isn't helping me. And also this is you too, your fears and your doubt, and afraid to walk away from a situation like you're going to lose it for good. And, this can be a hard energy to be in. It's like, do I make this choice here to finally just let something breathe? If you're not going to make a move and you're just going to kind of, keep me hanging, are you going to, should I just keep moving and going on? And that's your decision to make, right? Because this person could realize that you're becoming more distant too. Like you're starting to walk away from this person. And when they stop feeling this love, this connection that you've been given, this support you've been given, it might make them come out of their cave. The light might come on, wait a minute, where's Aries going? Now, the Eight of Swords is a lot of negative energy around you. So I don't know if you're keeping yourself in a situation around friends, around people, or you're just in a situation where the people around you are very negative, not positive about much, right? So that can also weigh on you too. If you're, misery loves company, this energy here. So you're trying to break free from that because your energy is the Knight of Cups. It's like your heart is yearning for real love, romance, and to be vulnerable. But it feels like you've got to have your walls up, and there's a lot of, this negative energy that's pulling you in. And this could even be for you to take a step out of this situation so you can see this clearly. And I also can look at this too, guys, for you. I'm just going to give a side message. For some of you, if you're finding yourself around a lot of negative people and you're really confused and you're feeling like you're doubting yourself and you don't know why, because typically you're very positive, or you follow your intuition and you're not typically in a bad place or have no reason to feel negative right now. This could be that the influence of the people around you, the people you're talking to, the people you're connecting to, are filling your head with doubts, or filling your head with their own issues and problems, and you're taking on their energy. And you could, when you do that, start to look at your own situation and actually project it onto your love relationship. And your person, might be just doing their own thing, and you're going to start to doubt and get pulled into that negative energy that you might be around. So this could be you kind of giving yourself a break from people, that around you that are pulling you, or a heavy weight on you. All right, so any clarity on this? I got the 10 of Wands. All right, so I am seeing a lot of pressure around. It's like you're very responsible, or you feel responsible for people around you, or even the situation you're in, the love situation, and it's not your responsibility to take on more of the work. You feel like you're carrying the weight, and something is feeling heavy when it comes to romance for you, when it comes to the way you're feeling. Like, it just doesn't seem like, things are working out the way you thought they would, and the 10 of Wands to me is like, this is too hard. This is too much pressure, and you're putting too much pressure on yourself too. So if you don't have any kind of negative influence around you, this tells me too that some of you are putting way too much pressure on yourself about the outcome of a situation. You're connecting with somebody here, for some of you, who just is unavailable. They look like they're just wanting to be alone, figure out their path, figure out their life. They may have ghosted or left you hanging, and you're stressing about something so much. And it's this energy is distant. This energy is not one that's wanting to, connect just yet, right? And it's weighing on you and creating a lot of self-doubt. All right, any guidance from Spirit? We have the 6 of Swords. So 6 of Swords is telling you to navigate this with, sort of caution, but also getting yourself out of this mix, right? So the 6 of Swords is like, you've got to find some fresh energy. You have to clear from whatever's going on, get away from the situation temporarily. All right, if you're dealing with somebody who's pulled away from you, or somebody who's at a distance, and you are carrying this burden, carrying this weight, trying to figure out every way to make it work, right? You're spinning your wheels here. And the 6 of Swords is telling you to move forward, find some fresh air, fresh land to go, hang out on, and let the energy move so we can see if this is going to play out, if anything is going to come of this. But right now it looks like you're focused on the negative energy here. You're focusing on things not working out. And when we do that, we focus on the things that going to shit in our life. Things are going to continue to look like shit. Right? So if we're like feeling bad and we're like, this person is rejecting us, everybody we look at, or we start to communicate with anybody, we're going to assume the worst case scenario because we just got rejected from this person. Now this must mean this person and that person. So just to me, Aries, seems like right now you really need to get away from people in your air, and the energy around you, all right, while you're trying to figure out what's going on with this relationship. Nobody can tell you what this journey is for in your life. You've got to make that decision for you. If people are making you feel guilty or shameful because you should move on from somebody, that's only going to make you feel worse and make you cling on more. Cling on. Right? I said, I'm so into Star Trek right now. It's so funny. But it's going to make you, and then it's going to make you more aggravated with yourself because you can't do what others are saying for you to do. It's not their story. Tell them to stay in their lane. All right. You will figure it out. You have the 6 of Swords here. This is showing me that in August, there's an energy that's sort of a push for you. It's helping you navigate these waters. It's helping you get through a situation situation that you're stuck on, a situation where your heart's invested, but you feel like a person is being cold, stuck, pulled back, or you feel like your relationship and your love life is going nowhere. This can be that as well too. If you feel like you're just alone and there's no love, we do see, for some of you who are single, who've been hanging out by yourself for a while, we do see somebody trying to come into your awareness, and water sign. So we'll see what the water signs say. And we have a Virgo, a Pisces here. But we see that romance is headed towards you, but there's a lot going on right now. And, you know, we're clearing up certain things that, you know, this might be when retrograde, we leave retrograde, this could be where things start to really move for you. Right now, it feels a little stagnant, and it could be some of you just feel alone and feel like it's never going to happen for you. So let's pull a couple, any good stuff coming in August, and then I'll look at Aries through Pisces. All right. So we have the Fool card coming in August, right? So this is your energy. It just feels like you're ready, and it's talking about you initiating some new, like the Six of Swords. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something different. Let's step out of our comfort zone so that we can maybe meet some new people, or just see, let this energy move, let this energy breathe, all right? Because you're suffocating yourself with these heavy thoughts of a situation. And the Fool card is talking about something coming in for you that could surprise you, a new experience. Be just going with the flow and giving something a chance, right? And who cares where it's going? Just see what happens. You know, it's being a little bit more playful, a playful energy. It could be somebody younger coming towards you too, maybe somebody who's a little bit more carefree. We do see that romance card. So it could be potential new romance for you. You got this fresh start happening. And I have the Three of Wands. So this could be a month of connecting with others, maybe little short trips here and there with some friends, some connections. This can be just a lot of networking, maybe connecting with other people if you're online. You know, that's one way. If some of you have been feeling stagnant in your love life, you know, really connecting with some new people. So we are seeing lots of movement come in for you, but it feels like the initiation process in August. You know, it feels like something's getting started for you. And so it may not blow up, but it's something that will inspire you, and something to inspire you to move forward. Now, you may find yourself just wanting to explore and try new things, right? Or maybe travel a little bit. It doesn't have to be long distance travel, but I do see you connecting with others on the outside. All right, and I have the Seven of Pentacles. So you could be taking a turn when it comes to work in your life, but also taking a turn just in general in your life where you thought your path was going one way, but it looks like, you know, you are taking a shift here. You're going down another road with that Seven of Pentacles. You may be deciding, you know, where you want to invest your time, or what, maybe somebody new coming into your life. I want to invest my time with this. But this card tells me that there's going to be a turn in August that, you know, you didn't see coming. You know, it might not be a drastic turn, but you thought something was going to be one way. And now you're seeing that the problem that you have with the Hermit card and the Hanged Man, this problem may have another solution. But by you moving on past it and not listening to other people and just kind of doing your thing, initiating something new, we're seeing the energy shift here. So by the end of August, it looks like the path is clearing up. You might be just taking a slight turn. Things are looking a little different, but we are seeing something manifesting with patience, you know, and persistence. So this reading is saying you don't need to give up on anybody, but you may need to give up on the tactic or the way you're approaching a situation to help it take a turn, because the light is still on here. Somebody's still home. All right. And I do have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is also telling me you have a lot of available opportunities here to meet, connect with people. And there is also the sevens showing up, which is telling me that there's opportunities to see a relationship turn in a different direction. Somebody's thinking about the possibilities of a future. So when somebody's pausing like this is giving them, the silence is giving them time to really miss you, really think about how important you are to them. All right, that's what I'm picking up on here for you. So let's I forgot to pull these out. Let me go ahead and pull an oracle, and then we'll do Aries through Pisces. Ooh, these flew. All right, harmony and balance coming in, joy and contentment. All right, the sanctuary. And we're seeing be the mountain, slow and steady foundations and patience coming in for you. So you are still building something here. Something is moving. It's just, you know, right now it may feel stagnant to you. It may feel like it may be making you nervous. All right. And this is asking you to be in the present moment and just enjoy the energy right now. Shift your energy from the people around you. And we're seeing that something is still growing for you. You're building the foundation. All right. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm going on with Taurus next, and then Gemini, and then I will be in membership. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Leo on the video. If you want to help the video get seen, hit that like. But if you want to win a personal reading, that'd be great. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, so meditate on the sign you wish to know about. I'm going to look at the energy they're in, challenge they're having, and what to expect from them in August. All right, and any challenges between the two of you, or whatever Spirit has for you. All right. All right. So Aries, you got the High Priestess. All right. So there's silence. You can see that there is some silence around you, but somebody is still in your awareness. Somebody still has their eyes on you. They might be holding back their feelings temporarily. And we have the Eight of Wands, right? And we have the Knight of Cups, Aries. So look at that synchronicity. This was the Knight of Cups that came into your first reading. Now, this is telling me that some of you, there could be somebody kind of, you know, got their eyes on you. They want to tell you how they feel. This could happen. The energy can shift really quickly with that Eight of Wands. It's like, you know, you're pulling me towards you. You know that I want this. You know, you excite me. You know, there's something about your energy, Aries, that does, you know, you're very passionate, very fun and excited, and you've got somebody interested in you, especially another Aries. But this Knight of Cups is showing that you have romance coming towards you. It's coming in twice. It's just, you know, is it healthy? Is it not healthy? That's up to you. But Aries and you, it seems like there's a conversation coming in with you and another Aries, and things could move really fast. All right. Any challenges is the Square. All right. So we are seeing a lot of pressure and power struggles and demands. All right. Which causes resistance between you and another Aries. Now, you guys are a lot alike, and, you know, maybe you both kind of demand, and you have the Eight of Wands. So it can be going back and forth. So it's both of you. You guys are a lot alike. It's very passionate when it's passionate and intense, but it also can be very frustrating. You do, you know, in a weird way, it motivates the both of you to kind of step up. You guys kind of like it. So it seems as though you guys will find a way to get past this energy. Taurus, we have the Hierophant, we have the Death card, and we have the Eight of Cups. All right. So it looks like a Taurus is deciding the best thing to do is, you know, for the time being, you know, let's go our own way. All right. It doesn't look like they're letting go of you, the challenge, the death. You know, it's like, I can't let go of you. But the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups just seems like we're bumping heads. We're not talking things out. We're not able to be on the same page, right? They think about you. They connect with you. I do still see communication with them. You might even run into them. And there could be, you know, maybe you're still connecting with them, right? Because I do see short trips in this Mercury energy. But it seems like something's off, you know, and, you know, you're dealing with somebody who, you know, you guys can't let go of each other, but you're struggling with getting their attention, or they're running from you constantly. So this could definitely be part of that reading I was just doing. It just feels like you're dealing with somebody who goes their own way and who's kind of stubborn in their ways too. All right. So I do see communication though. You're still kind of working with this energy. Gemini, we're seeing the Seven of Pentacles. So you and Gemini going a different route. Seven of Cups. All right. Look at those synchronicities. And we have the Nine of Swords. So they may ask you for forgiveness, right? They may have said something and pushed you away, but you still have them thinking about the possibilities you guys connect in. It's like, I want to see you. You know, you said something that has really got me thinking. And, you know, and they do view you here, the Nine of Swords, you know, kind of stressed out and worried, and like they may have put a lot of stress on you. They're starting to see their side of things, right? So it looks like a Gemini is in their feelings here, and is starting to understand maybe how much they really do care about you and how much weight they really put on you. So I do see possibility of communication, a new direction, and maybe even, you know, will you forgive me, you know, for how I acted? Your guides are helping you with the Cancer. We have the Chariot coming in with the Cancer. All right, they're on their way to you. You know, you got the Justice card and the way they view you, the Six of Swords, right? So this is, as you're moving away, as you're starting to pull away from a Cancer, it seems like a Cancer is rolling in towards you to make something real with you, or be real with you, right? It's like, I know maybe I wasn't, you know, or I said something, wasn't sure, but I really do want to see where this goes with you. All right. So you have, all it seems to be working out between you and a Cancer here in August. Leo, emotions running high with a Leo, Knight of Wands. Look at that passion with you and a Leo. And I have the Queen of Wands. So, and I have the Lover. So talk about, that's pretty awesome. You have very strong sexual energy, a strong, deep bond. You guys are both magnetically drawn to one another. You know, and there's just a lot of trigger in here though, too. This seems to be a very heated, passionate relationship between you and a Leo. All right. And so we do see positive changes at hand, but just know that August, especially being their season, Leo season, right? Things could get a little spicy and dramatic, but it looks like kissing and making up, you know? And it's surfacing of old issues that we need to like drop, you know what I mean? And like decide, if we're going to stay in this, are we going to move forward and make it right, make it real? All right, so very awesome. I love this energy, even though this can be very testy energy too. It can piss you off at times, you know. Virgo, we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Six of Wands. So it's like Virgo kind of taking a step back. They may have been, you know, put a block up. Looks like they're taking that down. And we got the Four of Wands. A lot of fire between you and a Virgo. Look at this fire element showing up. All right. So it seems like maybe something got heated, or you know, maybe they overstepped, right? And it looks like they're taking a step back. They really want to see where this goes. I see a possibility. I could be manifesting a reunion here with you guys here, if that's the case. But, you know, it's like I may have overstepped my boundaries, but I'm ready to step up and move forward with you. So you got a Virgo coming into your life, you know, and it's passionate. So you guys really are just intense. You know, I got this real intense energy, Aries, with you and Leo and Virgo. We have Libra. We have the Devil card. We have the Ten of Cups, and the way they view you, the King of Wands. All right, so you got a Libra that's sort of, I don't know. All right. Two ways I can look at this. Mars. Very much there's conflict between you and an Aries, I mean Libra. Look, you guys are complete opposites. It seems like you both like being together, but at the same time, there's strong anger, resentment, or constant fighting between the two of you. Ten of Cups could be, you know, is there somebody cheating? Is your Libra not committing? Are you guys not on the same page when it comes to a relationship? Is it unhealthy? It seems like you may have an unhealthy relationship with a Libra. But the King of Wands is telling me that the power is in your hand. Like, it doesn't seem like it seems like you know what you want. You're standing your ground. You're looking good. But you may be trying to dabble or control a situation that is unhealthy. And this could be where it's weighing you down. And right now, your Libra is still showing up, you know, a little bit non-committal. If they're in another relationship, they're still in it. There could be cheating, even though they're magnetically drawn to you. But there is a lot of jealousy, aggravation, fighting, even with the Devil and the King of Wands, right? Scorpio, we have communication with a Scorpio, right? Look at this. So Scorpio, we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Moon card, all right? So, and the Tower card, they're not sure about you. You know, they're a little bit like, you know, I'm waking up to the idea. I want to see where things go. Scorpio's got their eye on you. The Knight of Pentacles, it's like, you know, I'm being kind of a little bit cautious with you though, Aries, because you got the Tower card. It's like sometimes, you know, things, they don't know what's going on with you or don't know, you know, if you're intense or, you know, things can get rocky between the two of you. You have the Moon card. It's like there's a lot of emotional intensity coming through here with a Scorpio. Now, both of you can be intense. Both of you have similar qualities. You both kind of rule this Tower card. So you guys can have intense moments, but also you guys can really trigger each other, especially if you have some past memories together, or things are always feeling like they're all over the place. All right, but you've got some good energy. There's still something changing here, something shifting, and your Scorpio here wanting to follow through with plans, wanting to see where things go. Now, I see communication, all right, socializing and talking things out maybe with the Scorpio, so you could still be trying to connect and see where things go. All right, Sagittarius, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the 10 of Wands. There you are, 10 of Wands. You might be stressing out, carrying a lot of weight here when it comes to a Sagittarius. You know, and it looks like Sag is looking for a relationship. Sag has feelings for you. But, you know, I've got this staying firm, not backing down. So the 10 of Wands, it seems like you don't want to back down. You feel like they're inflexible, they're stuck, they won't make a move. Now, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius that's in another relationship and they want to be in a relationship with you, but they're not cutting ties with another person, this is where you need to stand firm and be like, no, we said, we declared, you told me, we had this conversation, you know, and you need to cut ties and make things happen. So I do see it's about not backing down from your ultimatum if you gave one. But the 10 of Wands is also saying you may have to make that hard call with the Sagittarius and say, fuck it, I'm moving on. That could be the catalyst for change when it comes to your Sag. Capricorn, we have 5 of Cups, Page of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. So you got a Capricorn here that just can't be without you. Like, they don't want it to end. There's also an intense energy between you and Capricorn. You know, they got their mind on you. They may say things, get restless, anxious, you know, or just not communicate clearly with you. It seems like they want to make it work, and you are getting them to step up their game a little bit, especially when it comes to communicating. Aquarius, we have the 9 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing with an Aquarius. All right, it looks like they're being very generous with their time. We are seeing slow and steady with an Aquarius. Things are changing. You could have an Aquarius coming back around here to make things, to bring things into balance. You have this no friction, luck energy, flow energy, and really comfortable energy between you and an Aquarius. Pisces, we have Queen of Swords, we have the Hermit card, and we have the Four of Cups. So you have a Pisces here that's being kind of cold to you. You may get some hidden truth. They might finally tell you what's going on. I am seeing necessary voids. So this is the main reading I did with you. You're in a void. You've got them being cold and kind of distant from you. And the Hermit card is like they don't know which way they want to go or if they're interested anymore, or if you guys are just stuck and they're trying to figure out, you know, what's the best thing to do. It seems to be back away temporarily. So things are on, the outcome still remains unclear with you and a Pisces, but you are going through a necessary void with them. All right, let's see your yes or no. So think of your question. And I'll give you a yes or no. All right, there's that Empress card. You got a yes, Taurus energy, and I also got the Two of Pentacles, which can be a maybe. So maybes in this deck is, it's up to you. All right. You know, it can be a yes. It's definitely a yes with that Empress card. Things are growing, but you know, you got to weigh out your pros and cons. Is this what you really want? And patience there too with both these cards. All right. I love you guys. And I just saw the Temperance card too. I will see you guys in Taurus. Take care.